Ekuru is a traditional Yoruba food made from peeled beans. It is also known as Ofuloju and white Moi Moi. Ofuloju is eaten with ata dindin cooked with palm oil and locust beans. To clarify, ata dindin is simply spicy fried stew. And if you'd like to know the Yoruba name for locust beans, the Yoruba name for locust beans is Iru. Ekuru is commonly eaten among people from Kwara State and Ondo State in Nigeria. And if you'd like to learn how to make ekuru and atadinde, this video is on how to cook ekuru and atadinde. Also, if you've never tried to eat ekuru before, you are really missing out on this awesome, delicious dish. To begin with, I soaked my dried peeled beans for 12 hours to soften it. And after soaking, I washed or cleaned the beans twice with clean water. That is the beans you can see in the bowl. The next thing I will do is to clean my moi moi leaves. Moi moi leaves are the traditional leaves used for cooking ekuru. And to start with, I'll clean my moi moi leaves with salt and water. I like to clean moi moi leaves in salty water just to ensure that the leaves are properly cleaned and washed. But then, to be sure that the leaves are not salty, after I clean the leaves first with salty water, I'll clean with just plain clean water. And you see the stick in the middle of the leaves, you have to remove it, just like you see me do in the video. As this video continues, I'll explain why you have to remove that stick. But don't worry, you don't have to throw the stick away because you need the stick for cooking your ofuloju. So I'll simply scoop all the sticks from the water and set aside to be used much later. After this, like I said, I'll be cleaning the moi moi leaves twice. Now it's time to clean the moi moi leaves with just clean water to ensure that I remove the saltiness from the leaves. After cleaning, I'll proceed to pour my softened peeled beans into a blender. And after pouring it, I'll add water. I'll blend the beans till I get a smooth paste. Now, let me show you one of the other ingredients for the atadinde. This dried mackerel fish. I made this dried mackerel fish myself. And in my next video, I'll share with you how to roast dried fish or how to make dried mackerel fish. So make sure you like this video, leave your comment, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. After you click on the subscription button, ensure you click on that bell button so that the next time I post the recipe on how to dry mackerel fish, you will be informed as soon as the video drops. Now, what I'm simply doing is removing the bones and the dirt from the dried mackerel fish to get it ready to cook. Now, I'll proceed for blending. And to blend the peppers for this atadinde, I'll be using tomatoes, bell peppers. I'll also be using cayenne pepper, which Yoruba is called shombo or bawa, one scotch bonnet pepper, and two medium-sized onions. I'll proceed to blend off camera. Now it's time to wrap our ofuloju or beans paste with the moi moi leaves. You turn your leaves, you wrap it around, form a cone, and then you pour the blended beans paste into the cone. Then it's simple. Close the leaves gently as you see me do in the video and then place in the pot. If you look at the pot, yes, you will see the sticks I gathered earlier from the moi moi leaves. Yes, that is what the sticks are used for. They are used for cooking the ofuloju so that the ofuloju does not burn. It's so simple. You make a cone out of the moi moi leaves. You wrap the leaves and then you place in the pot to be cooked much later. In order to save time, I'm going to show you one last time how to wrap the leaves. You see, you fold it twice, you wrap it around, you crunch it up, and then you pour the beans paste inside the cone. So, like I said earlier, to save time, I'll simply be wrapping and putting the ofuloju into my pot. Now, I'd like to say this. If you've not watched any of my Moi Moi videos, you need to watch one of my Moi Moi videos to properly understand how to wrap Moi Moi leaves easily and in order to make sure that you get the best results when using Moi Moi leaves. So, as I continue to show you how to prepare Ekuru and atadindin, you can see that I'm using a three-tier steamer for this. I love to do this because it just makes cooking really fast and easy. After wrapping all the beans paste into the leaves, I'll cover the pot or the steamer with some moi moi leaves. I'll cover the pot. Oh, I also have to let you know, I poured some water. I poured about 3 cups of water in the pot below. Now I'll steam for about 20 minutes. To cook the atadinde, I poured some palm oil into my pot and I added some bleached palm oil. As soon as the oil was hot enough, I added my sliced onions. I fried for about 1 minute and I added iru, also known as locust beans. I mixed well and fried for about 30 seconds before I went ahead to add the other ingredients for Ekuru stew, namely the dried mackerel fish I deboned earlier. I'd also be adding some fried fish. I'll be adding cooked ponmo. Yes, you can use assorted, you can use bokoto. That's not all. But first, I'd mix all of this well and allow fry for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'd add my blended pepper mix. I'll mix all of this well just to ensure that everything is properly mixed and is looking nice and yummy. So, at this point, if you like this video, why not give me a thumbs up? Show me that you like my video. If you've eaten a kuru before, leave a comment. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of crayfish powder, 1 seasoning cube. I'll also be adding salt. And I don't need too much salt for this recipe. So I'll be adding half tablespoon of salt after I mix. That's it. Now it's time to mix very, very well again. So as I was saying earlier, if you were enjoying this video on Ekuru preparation, why not give me a thumbs up? Yes, and like this video, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe. I cooked my sauce for about 15 minutes on medium heat, and after 15 minutes, this is what it looks like. But the sauce is not done yet. First, I would mix everything very well just to ensure that the sauce is not getting burnt beneath. Because here is one thing about Ekuru sauce: if you don't mix well, it might burn. I'll proceed to add my boiled eggs. I'll mix very well again and I'll cover the pot and cook on medium heat again for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, making a total of 25 minutes, this right here is what my Ekuru sauce looks like. I hope you enjoyed this Ekuru sauce recipe. Now, let me show you what the Ofuloju looks like in the steamer. Take a look at my steamed Ofuloju. It's nice, it's lovely, and it is delicious. So here is one cooking hack. While I was frying the Ekuru sauce, I was also steaming the Ekuru on the other burner. Okay, it's time for me to show you it's time for me to unravel, you know, the moi moi leaves to show you what my ekuru looks like. The reason why ekuru is called white moi moi is because it is cooked with beans just like moi moi, but it is white in color unlike moi moi. So that is why many people call ekuru moi moi. And the other reason why they call it ofuloju is very simple. It's just Yoruba word of saying ofuloju, which means it is white in appearance. Take a look at this delicious bowl of yummy goodness. Ekuru is nice, Ekuru is delicious, and I have to say that I'll leave the ingredients for Ekuru stew in the description box. So make sure you visit the description box if you like the ingredients for the Ekuru stew. Thank you so much for paying a visit. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you're new here, I'm so happy to have you on this side. And I hope you stay here for a long time. Now, Ekuru with atadinde is ready to be eaten and enjoyed. And like I'd always say, good food should be enjoyed always. Let me take all of this away and show you my Ekuru in its delicious glory. Till I post next time.